Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai has created us to do so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being a so called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah with another lesson. And this is going to be another according to prophecy because as the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's what we deal with. And as always, when we do this series, we're going to start with Revelation 19 and verse 10. It says what? And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And this is the spirit we come in, telling you what's going to happen according to the Most High's will, according to what the Most High has ordained, according to what the Most High has spoken through the mouth of the prophets. And only the true men of the Lord will be able to do this. You don't see this coming from the pagan church, the pagan Catholic Christian church, or whatever you want to call it. You don't see them coming out of prophecy. You don't see them telling you what the Most High's will is, or what's going to be done according to. You don't see what they say. Slack it. You don't see them telling you what the Most High intends to do on this earth. They're giving you all manner of bullshit, all manner of false doctrines and philosophies that don't add up to what the Most High spoke to the mouth of the prophets. But us, we come in that spirit, letting you know exactly what it's going to be according to what the Most High has spoken through his men. Now, what we're going to go into tonight is what? The punishment of Esau Edom for what? For what they've done unto us. Because you have the mindset of the Edomites thinking that what they just got away. It's all good. You got dudes like Vocab Malone talking about what the Edomites are done away with. It's over for them. They don't exist no more, and that's bullshit. You see, but first of all, let's start with this: no end of all the people, right? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, "There is no end of all the people, even all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. There is no end of no nation that was on this earth, even from the beginning. All the nations from the beginning, when the Most High brought forth man upon earth, they survived through Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Those nations are still here to this day. There has been no end of the people. All nations are still here from the beginning. And the nation of Edom, you see, the so-called white race that came through their forefather Esau is still here to this day because what? He has a judgment he has to receive for all the wickedness that he's done on the earth, especially what he's done unto the Israelites. These people have not gotten away with vocab alone. These people are still here because what? As it tells us, there is no end of all the people. All the nations from the beginning were preserved through the flood by way of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, according to the Most High's will. You see, they're still here. Esau is still here. He has not been done away with yet. You see? Now what we're gonna go into, because we can pull a lot of things out of this. Matter of fact, let's go back real quick. We'll grab this real quick. We'll get Nahum 1 and 3 to start off with. This is Nahum 1 and 3. It says, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has his way in the whirlwind and the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. So the wicked has not been done away with. They have not been acquitted. They haven't received any mercy from the Lord. Even in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it tells you that Esau, Edom, the wicked according to the Bible, they're the only neighbors of the Israelites that have not received any promise of mercy from the Almighty God Yahweh, and they figure prominently in end time prophecy. So these people have to be here to fulfill the prophecies that the Most High said will come upon these people. Vocab, and that's a surety. That's certain to come to pass upon these people. And who are these people today? They're calling themselves so-called white. They're not being acquitted. They're going to receive a punishment for what was done unto the Most High's people, us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now, what I want to do is we can go to Ezekiel 35, and we can just read through this chapter because it's pretty decent, size chapter, but it's still pretty short, and it just gives you a rundown of what's about to happen to Seir. And when you read about, just like you read about what Mount Zion and Jerusalem and Samaria, when it's talking about the Israelites, and when you read about Mount Seir, it's talking about Esau. Those are the representative lands of those two nations of people. You see, and when you hear someone talking about Mount Seir in the scriptures, is mainly talking about the people of Mount Seir, being the inhabitants of it, the people the Most High gave that land to for an inheritance, and that goes to Esau, Edom. Now, according to prophecy, Mount Seir has a punishment coming upon it for what was done unto the Most High's people. You see, at their hands. Now it says what? Prophesy against Mount Seir. Verse 1 says what? Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And this is what you see the true men of the Lord doing. We're not in the spirit to give Esau a break. We're not in the spirit, oh, y'all still talking about Esau this, and y'all still talking about, shut the fuck up. That's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. As the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we're supposed to be speaking against Esau, Edom. That's laid out in prophecy. These are things that still must come to pass upon these people for what they've done unto us. And prophecy lays that out for us. Yes, we're supposed to be talking about Edom. And you say, oh, Yahweh Shai wasn't talking about Esau. Well, guess what? The spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And is not Ezekiel 35 a part of prophecy? Prophecy that still hasn't been fulfilled yet. So if you're in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you will be talking about these things. Right or wrong. Shut the man. All you guys who are just out here running your fucking mouth, just to be running your fucking mouth, man. Mate, look, man. The Lord is gonna get rid of you niggas, man, cause you gotta go. Ready to give Esau a break when the Most High already told you He's not gonna acquit the wicked. Nothing that you say is gonna save Esau from the judgment that he has coming upon him, man. These fucking devils are gonna pay, man, woman, and child, as the Most High has spoken. Verse 3 says what? And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. How is that going to be done? By way of fire and brimstone, because the chief pl- dwelling place of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, is here in the land of America. And when you go here, the Jeremiah 49 and 17, it says what? Also Edom, yep. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. And it's the same thing reiterated here in Ezekiel 35. You see? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And what's going to be laid desolate? The land of America. By way of what? By way of 200 million thermonuclear warheads, as it tells you in the book of Revelation, man. That's what's coming up upon this place as a punishment upon Mount Seir, which now represents the chief dwelling place of Esau Edom, which is the land of America. You see that? Which goes hand in hand with what the Most High said he's going to do to Babylon the Great, showing you that Edom, Mount Seir, Babylon the Great, Basra, Idumea, they're all synonymous one with another because it's talking about the same place and it's talking about the same judgment that Esau is going to receive at the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah when he rains fire upon this place. You see? That's what that is talking about. Verse 5, thou shalt be perpetual. I'm sorry. It's like I'm thinking about another scripture. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. And this is talking about what? All the rape, robbery, and murder that was committed against our people, so called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans here in this land. And not only here, but during the time of the Greeks, during the time of the Romans, shit, going back to the Babylonians, hell, even going back to the time when the Most High brought us out of Egypt, the first nation to war with us was a nation of Edom, the Amalekites, the people who are calling themselves so-called Jews today. They have to pay for all these things they've done against us. All these systems they set up in the earth to oppress the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. They have to pay for all that. The Most High will not at all acquit the wicked. They're gonna pay. Ain't no getting around it. For all you coon ass niggas who are in that Sambo spirit to try to save Master. You niggas who are in that fucking Steven spirit from fucking Django. You out here cooning and tap dancing and what do you call it? Fucking buck dancing for Massa is not gonna save Esau from the judgment that he has coming upon him. Man, let's get that real quick. What does it tell us? Though hand join in hand. It says what? Oh man. We're gonna get both of these. Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Esau is not gonna go unpunished. You rebellious as Israelites, especially two-thirds here in the land of America, you're not gonna go unpunished. But the seed of the righteous, which is the what? The seed of the elect, the remnant, you see, is gonna be delivered. Proverbs 16 and 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. Esau is not going unpunished no matter what you sell out Israelites try to do. You see? No matter how much you try to flip the doctrine and make it seem like we saying something that's wrong, or you trying to flip the doctrine and make it seem like, oh, all nations are going to be saved and Esau has a salvation from the Lord and the Most High doesn't hate Esau anymore. Look, man, you that are remixing the Most High's doctrine are not going to escape, and Esau, Edom is not going to escape. How do we know this? Because it's laid out in prophecy. Esau will be punished. Esau is going down. Esau is about to receive wrath from the hand of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, as it is written, thus saith the Lord. You see? Point blank period, man. It goes on to say, verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see that? This is all what the Most High has spoken. And people got a problem with us. You don't have a problem with us. You have a problem with the Most High. Oh, that's your interpretation of no, there's no private interpretation of prophecy. There's no private interpretation of the scriptures. The Most High say he's gonna punish Edom. He's going to punish Idumea. He's going to punish Esau. He's going to punish Mount Seir. And that's what's going to happen. And everybody who's trying to save this man, you're going to be punished with him, as the Most High has spoken. We're not making this up. It says what it says. How else can you break this down to what we're breaking down? It says what it says. Edom is going to be punished, and all those who are joined hand in hand with him are going to be punished as well. That's what it says. That's what it says. According to what who's spoken, according to what the Lord Yahweh has spoken. And this is what's been in this book this entire time. This is what's been in this book this entire time. We haven't made any of this up. This is what's been here. Ezekiel 35:6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And look at what these people have done unto us in this land. Beginning what happened in 1492, the beginning of the mass genocide upon you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans at the hand of Cristobal Colon and his goons. Cristobal Colon is Christopher Columbus, for those of you who don't know. He came over here and committed mass genocide when Jake welcomed him with open arms, to the point to where he said these people are so nice, it will be easy to enslave them. This is the mind that this damn devil has towards you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And he hasn't changed. How do we know this? Because the condition of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans hasn't changed. This man doesn't have your best interests at heart. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Even though you niggas want to fucking smile and show all your goddamn 32 teeth to this motherfucker when you walk by him. You want to be on your best behavior when he comes around. He doesn't give a fuck about you. Niggas jumping through hoops and bending over backwards to save Esau. He doesn't care about you. Look at the condition of your people. You think he ain't got the funds to change the situation? He does. He has more than enough money to do so. But will he do it? No, because what? He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't care. Why can't you niggas see this? Niggas all at the job fucking shucking and jiving Esau, fucking ha-ha and kikiing. Now you stay in Clark Kent mode, but some of you niggas, you be doing too much. Especially you black bitches, man. These fucking devils, these crackers don't give a fuck about you. Once again, how do we know this? Check the track record. Look at the fucking history. Does it not say history repeats itself? And that's exactly what's about to happen when Esau comes down with having great wrath, as it tells you in Revelation 12:12. This man has done nothing but rape, rob, and murder our people since he's come on the side of the world. So even before then, that's his nature. That's who he is. He's the fucking devil. He's the adversary. He's the enemy. He didn't give a fuck about shedding the blood of a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American man, woman, or child. Go and look at the history. Go look at all the lynchings that took place after slavery was over. Go look at the different massacres this man committed all throughout this country. Sand Creek Massacre. Go look at all the fucking children he slaughtered. He sicked the dogs on you niggas, fire hoses, all type of shit. You think these people, now all of a sudden in 2024, they tell you that Black Lives Matter, oh, everything changed. Man, you niggas are idiots. You niggas are fucking idiots, man. This man don't give a damn about you niggas. And that can be shown through his actions. You motherfucker, how you know someone love you? How you know someone hate you? Look at their actions. Their actions show exactly who they are. All the action that the so-called white race has taken since they come into the power of having America in their grasp, this landmass in their grasp, shows they don't give a fuck about you niggas. And they never did. They put a few of you up in these different positions to make it look like, oh, you can prosper here. That's a fucking illusion. The majority of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are living in fucking poverty, paycheck to paycheck. These fucking devils don't give a goddamn about you. You silly ass niggas. Fucking idiots, man. I'm sick of you fucking niggas, man. And then you got niggas who know they're Israelites talking about, oh, all nations can be saved. The Most High don't hate Esau. He love Esau. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Fucking niggas, man. See, the Most High said love with an ED. That means in the past tense. He don't hate Esau no more. He love. Man, shut the fuck up. The Most High never said that he loved Esau in no shape, form, or fashion. I'm reading a future prophecy right now. It shows that Esau is going to be punished for all the shit that he's done unto us. And he deserves everything that he has coming. Every single last Edomite, man, woman, and fucking child. Everything that you got coming is deserved. You silly ass, goofy ass niggas, man. Ezekiel 35:6 says what? Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. That's what's coming upon the nation of Edom. Blood, meaning what? A lot of death is going to be poured out into that nation for what they've done unto us. Verse 7, Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, by way of what? By way of that nuclear destruction. You see? And cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. Everybody of Edom that's still that's going to be left on the shores of America is going to be destroyed in nuclear fire, according to what the Most High has ordained to come to pass. 8, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And that goes into those nuclear missiles as well, because the Most High tells us in Isaiah 34, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. What sword is that? The sword is the nuclear missile being shot from one end of the earth to the other. It is no coincidence that we hear these nations talking about what? Building up their nuclear arsenals more and more. It's not a coincidence that we hear Russia talking about what? Nuclear retaliation for the shit that America's doing in the earth. It's all what? Tied to what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said would be coming to pass in prophecy. 9. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the Most High has only spoken that against the land of America, against Babylon the Great. You see, the glory of the kingdoms is going to suffer the same fate as Sodom and Gomorrah. Fire and brimstone is going to rain from the heavens in the form of 200 million thermonuclear warheads, and this land will never be built up again. Go read Isaiah 34. Go read Isaiah 13. Her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged, baby. Revelation 18, Revelation 17, Jeremiah 51, Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 49. What else we got? I can't remember nothing else offhand right now, but hey, that's enough precepts. Those are enough precepts. You see? America is what's going to become perpetual desolations, to never be inhabited again, by way of fire and brimstone raining from the skies. And this day is fastly approaching because of what? This is the punishment that Esau is about to receive for what he's done unto us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You thought you was just hanging niggas out here on trees and burning niggas at the stake and burning crosses in niggas' yards and just slaying and slaughtering the Israelites in the earth, as if you, especially here in the land of America, as if it was never going to be repaid. Look, man, the Most High, he saw everything. And now your judgment is coming upon you. And now we're seeing it play out with the collapse of what? With the collapse of America and this beast system. And it's going to end for what? It's going to end with what? America being completely drenched in nuclear fire and flames. Verse 10. Because I have said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas Yahweh was there. And that's what you think. You think that because you're ruling over us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, those are the two countries. The Southern Kingdom being so-called Negroes, West Indians and Haitians, and the Northern Kingdom being the what? So-called Hispanics and Native Americans. You see? You're Hispanic and Native Americans of what? North, Central, and South America. Esau believes that he's your God. And that's what he's been doing over you. He's been what? He's been slaying and slaughtering you because what he feels like you belong to him. And he can do whatever he wants to you with no consequence. But he's sadly mistaken. You see? He's sadly mistaken. He's taking our people and he's taking our men and stacked them up in these fucking prisons, and they're in there becoming homos and all type of degenerates. He's turned our women to sluts and harlots, and he thinks it's okay. He's preyed upon our children, and he thinks it's okay that he never has to pay for anything that he's done unto us. But he's sadly mistaken. Because the Most High goes on to tell this devil that what? Verse 11. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And the prophets are telling you exactly what's going to happen to the so-called white race for what they've done unto us. And this is true reparations. This is true recompense. Not no fucking stimulus check or no. Look, man, Esau couldn't cut a check big enough to pay one Israelite for what he's done unto our people. So imagine trying to cut the whole nation a check. Esau, this nigga in debt himself. Nigga, worry about your credit score. The nation of America is fucking what? 36 trillion in debt, 360 trillion or whatever the fuck it is. Debt beyond anything that can be repaid. This man is in debt, and you niggas think he gonna give you reparations? No, the true reparations are gonna come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah in the form of these prophecies being fulfilled, in the form of us receiving all the things the Most High has promised to bring us into as His people. And one of the things is what? Being delivered from the hands of our enemies, and they receiving a recompense and a punishment and a judgment for all they've done unto us. And Lord, when we be a part of that number that make it, we gonna rejoice in it. We gonna rejoice in it. Not gonna shed a tear for a fucking Edomite, man, woman, or child. Let all of these motherfuckers die. Let's be for real, man. Let's be for real. All these shit these people have done unto us and still are benefiting off of what was done unto us. And y'all want to smile in these people's face like they fuck, man, fuck these people, man. All you weak ass y'all Israelites and that soft ass spirit got a problem with us saying what we got, what we saying according to prophecy. The Most High gonna get rid of you niggas too, man. Cause you niggas don't have a ruling class mentality. You have a fucking yes master house nigga spirit on you, man. Most High not dealing with that shit. The Most High gonna get rid of these fucking Edomites first and foremost by destroying what? Their precious land known as America. And we're letting it be known in the midst of this land while it's going down, according to the spirit that the Most High has put upon us. Feel how the fuck you want to feel about it. We don't care. 12 says what? And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, which thou hast speaking against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us consumed. And this is why you see your neighborhoods in the condition they're in. Look, man, you can go from one part of Denver to the next, and you can know where Esau is and where Jake is just by the scenery changing. Esau, shit, his roads all paved, his trees all over the place. He got health spas here, got nice ass gyms over here. You travel a fucking few miles up the street, you know you're in Jake neighborhood because potholes every fucking where. Police riding around and fucking what that nigga Bishop say, and fucking overlapping patrols, fucking just constant police fucking vehicles riding through your neighborhood. That's a slave patrol. You got fucking liquor stores all over the fucking place. Pawn shops all over the place. Ain't shit beneficial in your fucking neighborhood. You got a YMCA that's ran down. The gangs are controlling it. They're fucking killing each other over there. You see? You got prostitutes walking up and down your streets. You don't see no fucking prostitutes in Esau's neighborhood. That's only happening where you niggas are. Fucking Popeyes and all this other bullshit ass food. You don't see that shit in Esau's neighborhood. You see Sweet Greens. You see fucking what's the fucking Whole Foods. You see a motherfucking Boston Market before they shut them shits down. See Crumble Cookie. You see goddamn Starbucks. Or you know you where Esau is when you see a goddamn Starbucks or them niggas about to move in. You see a goddamn what else these motherfuckers in? You see a Kava. You see a goddamn you get the fucking point, man. You get the point. But in your neighborhoods, you got fucking gun stores and like Days of Apparel said, gun store, liquor store, gun store, gun. Nigga, where you taking me? Nigga, we going to the hood. They call that a stereotype, but that's real fucking life when it comes to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Showing you these devils don't give a fuck about you. Come on, man. And they feel this way because of what they rule over you, and they feel like that you belong to them, so they can do whatever they want to do to you. So you see crackheads all in your neighborhoods. You see? Now Esau's starting to fall up under their curse according to Deuteronomy 3 and 7, but for the longest amount of time, the neighborhoods of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have been run down, have been drug filled, have been homicide filled. Come on, man. And Esau set it up that way. All type of poison and chemicals in your food and these fast food chains they put into your neighborhoods. And like I said, when you go to Esau, and I've been telling brothers, when you want to eat some good shit or some healthy shit, you're going to have to go all the way across town to go to Esau's part of the neighborhood, because that's where all the health food spots are at. They ain't putting none of that shit in you Israelites' neighborhoods because they want to destroy you. They want to kill you. That's their entire intent as a nation of people. And then when you come on their side of the town, they locking your doors when you walk by the car, clutching their purses. If anybody need to be clutching some shit, it's us. Y'all the motherfuckers that came over here and raped, robbed, and murdered till you got all this land into you in control. Building up skyscrapers in cities. This shit was built off of rape, robbery, and murder. If anybody need to be clutching their shit, it's us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You fucking hypocrites. You see? But this is this way because of what? They see you as their slaves. They see you as their property, as something they own. That's why it is, man. 13 says what? We'll start wrapping this up. 13 says what? Thus with your mouth have you boasted against me, and they even blasphemed the Most High. The Most High is white. The Most High is trans. The Most High is gay. The Most High is dead. You see? These are all things that the Edomites have allowed to be pushed forth in the earth. Jesus is love. Jesus is gay. Jesus is trans. These are the shit that these people are spewing out of their mouths, man. You see? We don't need to worry about a God of the Bible. We are gods now. We can make our own water. We can make our own food. You see that? These are all things that these people are speaking in the earth, and they're propagating that all throughout the world. These are boastings that they're making towards our God, our power, the God of our fathers. You see? The creator of the heavens and the earth. This is what they're saying against our Father, man. And you niggas have no problem with it. I don't believe in God. There is no God. Man, listen, man. What is the Most High said? And have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And when is that going to happen? When is the whole earth going to rejoice? Once our Lord Yahweh Shah returns to establish that kingdom where indwelleth righteousness, that's when the whole earth is going to rejoice. Because it tells you in the book of Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2 that when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. And this is the state that we're in right now. When you go all throughout social media, and that's the blessing from the Most High, social media, even though it's like one of the worst inventions that has ever been put on the earth. But social media allows you to peer into the mindset of the people. And all you see when you scroll up and down social media is motherfuckers complaining. Bills are too hard. I just watched a real was like, one of the chick was like, people can celebrating luxury, and now the luxury is what? A motherfucker having a full cart of groceries, and people like, oh, it must be nice. And she was like, having basic necessities as a human being on the earth has now become a luxury. That's mourning. People don't know how their fucking bills are going to be paid, how their rent is going to be paid, how their car notes is going to be paid. They're defaulting on auto loans, not paying their fucking mortgages because what? The wicked are in authority. And that's why the people mourn. That's why the people are in the uproar. That's why people are upset. This is why people are on edge, having shootouts from road rage incidents in the middle of traffic. Because the wicked bear rule. It won't be that way once our Lord Yahweh Shai returns to establish his kingdom way and do the righteousness, because what? Everybody's going to be brought back into that state of rejoicing. And when that happens, you see, and when that happens, you Edomites, you so-called whites, are going to be made desolate. You see? You're going to be erased from the earth. And one day we're going to look up and there would be no more so-called white people on the earth. No more so-called white men, women, or children. You're going to be completely erased and eradicated from the earth. And that's all according to the Most High's will. And this is all a part of your punishment. This is what you people have been made for. Matter of fact, let's show you that real quick. Obadiah 1:9. It says what? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau, which is Mount Seir, the so-called white race, may be cut off by slaughter. And why are you going to do this, Lord? Verse 10 tells us why. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, which is who? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the true Israelites according to the Bible, thou shalt be cut off forever. Everything that you've ever done unto our people is going to come back upon your head, and it's going to what? Lead up to you being completely cut off from the earth forever. You see that? That's what's coming. That's what's coming to you damn devils, man. You see? As the Most High has spoken. And then when you jump down to verse 18, and the house of Esau shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Why? Why is this going to happen? Why is this coming upon the house of Esau, the family tree of Esau, the lineage of Esau? Why is this going to happen? Is it something that these men who are on the highways and byways, we just made this up one day? We just got together and congregated and concocted this fucking storyline for the so-called white race? Is this something that we did? Or was this ordained from the beginning? Or was this something that the Lord spoke? Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. It says what? Obadiah 1:18. For the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Why? For the Lord hath spoken it. These are the words of the Almighty. You see? The one who put the who put the human history in motion. He uttered these words out of his mouth, and that's what's being fulfilled right before your eyes. And this is why we see America on a downward spiral. This is why we see America and his allies beefing. And this is why we hear the enemies of America talking about, we got nuclear missiles for this. We're going to supply these allies with this. Because what? It's all going to end with America being destroyed with nuclear fire. And all you Americans who are destroyed on this side with America, you're going to be reincarnated in the kingdom of heaven as slaves up under who? A so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Surprise. Surprise. Surprise, we told you. We told you. We told you. Yeah, I'll never be a slave. Bullshit. Just watch. 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 Because the dream is short and the interpretation thereof certain. The interpretation thereof certain, man. But let's wrap it up. The point has been made. This is the punishment coming upon Edom for all they have done upon us, man. So it goes on to say, Ezekiel 35:13. Thus with your mouth have ye boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, because what, we was in a low condition, because you were ruling over us and oppressing us, and everybody was mocking and talking shit about us, because all that we had suffered for our disobedience toward the Most High. You see, and you Edomites spearheaded it. What does it say? Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So the entire family tree of Esau, Edom, every single last one of you so-called whites, you see, men, women, and children, you're going to pay and be brought into a complete state of desolation. Your entire family tree is going to be uprooted from the earth and cast out as if it would never existed. One day, after that first 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven, it'll never be another so-called white person on this planet Earth. And as time progresses, you will just fade into the distance, as if you never was, as if you never existed. You see, and that's the only creation of the Most High who will ever experience that. And that just shows how worthless of a nation, worthless of a people that you truly are. The only thing that the Most High ever created, you're the only thing the Most High ever created that would completely be eradicated to never be. You see? Completely eradicated as if you never were. And this is your punishment coming upon you for all that you've done unto the sons of God. Thus saith the Bible, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.